I left the porch light on like a fool for a week, counting the cracks where the winter air leaks. I'm wearing your sweater, the one with the tear, just to trigger my own skin into feeling you're here. The clock on the wall has run out of breath. This quiet is heavy, it feels like a death. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, talking to a ghost in an empty chair. I had the words, but I kept them inside. Now I'm drowning in the things I tried to hide. And the sadness never ends, it just finds a new room. It's the dust on the floor, it's the shadow at noon. I'm a slow motion wreck, I'm a bird with no sky, stuck in the hello and lost in the goodbye. They say that the heart has a ceiling for pain, but I'm standing outside in a permanent rain. I'm learning the hard way through a fractured lens, that the sadness never ends. Every street light we passed is a flicker of them. I'm tracing the map of my failures again. I should have said stay, I should have been soft, but I let my ego pay every cost. Now the bed is a desert, too wide and too deep, and I'm losing the secrets I wanted to keep. It's the if onlys that kill me, it's the almost that bleed, it's the ghost of the person I thought you would need. I'm tired of the healing, I'm tired of the climb. I'm just an echo, lost in time. That the sadness never ends. No light at the tunnel, no bridge left to mend, just me and the echoes. The sadness never ends. I tell the mirror I was doing fine. I drew a shaky, disappearing line. I said your name and didn't feel the sting. I lied to myself about everything. But the air in this kitchen is getting too thick, and the moving on act is making me sick. I can tell my heart that the fire is out, but the salt on my skin knows what I'm about. The sorry I whisper to the empty air, the way that I'm ghosting your favorite chair. I put on a smile like a cheap disguise, but I can't hide the static behind my eyes. My tongue is a soldier, good in the game. On my chest is a mountain buckling under the weight. I'm a master of silence, the king of the okay. Took a rain on my head, is watching it all away. Words are just says, words are just smoke, a fragile defense that finally broke. I can't keep the dam from breaking today. There's too much inside that I can't say, because the words are a lie, but the tears speak truth. They're bleeding the bitter right out of my youth. They're tracing the maps of the place that we thought. The secrets are kept and the dreams that we've had. I can say I don't miss you, I can say I don't care, but the water is falling and stripping me there. Look that fall heavy, looking for blue. My tears speak the truth, and the truth is still you. It's a physical language, a confession is sold, a pouring out of every beautiful fault. I'm tired of the strong and I'm tired of the brave. I'm just a survivor of a sinking wave. Now the ink on the page is beginning to blur, like the memory of who we actually were. Yeah, the comeback, yeah, the stay, yeah, the wise you walk away. Baby, I'm broken and me, I'm lost. They're the tallying up of the ultimate cost. I'm empty of phrases, I'm out of excuses. Just the red in my eyes and the soul deep bruises. Because the words are a lie, but the tears speak truth. They bleed in the bitter right out of my youth. They're tracing the maps of the place that we felt. The secrets I kept and the dreams that we felt. I can say I don't miss you, I can say I don't care, but the water is falling and stripping me bare. Let them fall heavy. My tears speak the truth. The floor is wet, the room is still. I fought the feeling with all of my will, but the eyes don't bite when the heart is torn. I'm finally admitting, I'm finally warm. The tears speak truth, and they're calling I miss the way the floorboards groan beneath your feet. I miss the bitter coffee that you always made too sweet. I even miss the arguments, the slamming of the door, because the silence now is louder than the war. I'm haunting our own hallway, looking for a sign that I didn't dream the years when Now I'm searching through the dust just to see what I can find. A silver hair, a receipt, a ghost of your scent, wondering where the forever we promised actually went. And I miss everything, making the parts that hurt. I miss the smell of your tobacco on my favorite shirt. I miss the way you turned away when you were fast asleep, and 1,000 little promises we didn't get to keep. They told me I'd find freedom in the space you left behind, but it's just a hollow canyon in the center of my mind. Yeah, I miss everything. I saw that movie yesterday, the one you said was bad. I laughed at all the parts that usually made you mad. Then I turned to tell you, but the seed was just a void, and the bridge we built together has been totally destroyed. I'm a collector of the nothing, a curator of the gone, just waiting for a sunset that doesn't lead to dawn. I miss the good morning, I miss the good night, I miss the way we looked in the low kitchen light. I miss the mundane, I miss the routine, I miss the person I was when you were being seen. God, I just miss you. God, I just miss you. And I miss everything, even the parts that hurt. I miss the smell of your tobacco on my favorite shirt. I miss the way you turned away when you were fast asleep, and 1,000 little promises we didn't get to keep. They told me I'd find freedom in the space you left behind, but it's just a hollow canyon in the center of my mind. Yeah, I miss everything. Yeah, I miss everything. The way you'd whistle, the way you'd stare, the simple terror of you not being there. I miss the us, I miss the we, I miss who I was when you loved me. The kettle screaming in the kitchen, I let it ring. The silence here is such a heavy, jagged thing. I found your bracelet tucked beneath the hallway rug, a silver ghost I'm too afraid to even touch. I'm tracing circles in the dust on your side of the bed, living in the wreckage of the things we never said. I I check the driveway out of habit at 5:30, just trying to keep a dying spark alive. The calendar is frozen on a Tuesday in July, before the we became you and I. I'm moving slow, like I'm underwater in a dream, but the tide is pulling harder than it seems. I had a speech prepared, a way to make you stay. I practiced every line for a rainy day, but the clouds moved in before I found the nerve. Now I'm just crashing on a hollow curve. I finally reached for you today, but the air was thin and the sky was gray. I had the words, I had the ring, I had a song I'll never sing. I thought that we would fade, but I opened up the gate just a second too late, and love didn't wait. No, love didn't wait. The shadows here are getting longer than they used to be. They're swallowing the parts of you still left in me. I called your number just to hear the digital tone. It's a different kind of quiet being this alone. They say that love is patient, they say that love is kind, but love is a high-speed train that leaves the slow behind. I ran until my lungs were fire, screaming out your name, but you can't warm your hands. No, you can't warm your hands once you've killed away. I finally reached for you today, but the air was thin and the sky was gray. I had the words, I had the ring, I had a song I'll never sing. I thought that we would fade, but I opened up the gate just a second too late, and love didn't wait. Love didn't wait. The dust is settling on the floor. I don't hear your key inside the door. I whispered please, the shadows stirred, but goodbye was the only word I heard. I was ready, but love didn't wait. We were lying skin to skin at 3 a.m., but I was reaching for a ghost again. The bed felt like an island in the dark, waiting for a flame, but we lost the spark. I whispered your name just to see if you turned, but you were a bridge that had already burned. Funny how you can be so close, you can hear them breathe while they're packing up their heart, preparing to leave. I dressed up in the colors that you liked, walking on a wire that was pulled too tight. I told a joke and watched it hit the floor like a wave that never quite reached the shore. You were looking at your phone or looking at the wall, looking anywhere but at the us of it all. I was screaming underwater, trying to be heard while you were editing out every single word. The room was full, but the air was thin. I couldn't find a way to let you in. I was holding your hand grasping for air. I wasn't empty, I was overflowing, but I was the only one who wasn't going. It wasn't the distance, it wasn't the miles, it was the hollowed out look behind your smiles. I had the person, but I missed the soul. I was half of the pair that didn't feel whole. It's a different kind of sorry, a different kind of only. When love feels lonely. When love feels lonely. I'm finally alone now, and it's easier to breathe. I don't have to wonder why you're going to leave. The ghost has moved out, the bed is just a bed, and all those lonely I love yous have finally been said. So lonely. I'm sitting in the car while the engine goes cold, holding on to stories that will never be told. I told my face to stay frozen, I told my eyes to stay dry. I'm tired of the how and I'm sick of the why. My throat is a desert, my lips are stone. I'm putting on a show for a world I've outgrown. I can keep the silence, I can play the part, but I can't stop the noise coming out of my heart. It's not a sound you can hear with your ears, it's the friction of 1,000 unspent years. It's a low, lonely hum in the center of my chest, a bird with broken wings that can't find a rest. I'm walking through the grocery store buying my bread, while a symphony of sorry plays inside of my head. I'm a master of the mask, I'm a king of the calm, while a hurricane is hidden in the flat of my palm. My eyes are just windows to an empty hallway. My voice is just a script for the things I should say, but beneath the surface where the light doesn't reach, there's a saltwater tide pulling me from the beach. I'm not making a sound, I'm not saying a word, but it's the loudest goodbye that you've never heard. My face is a desert, but the river is deep, telling all the secrets that I promised to keep. I can fool the whole room, I can look you in the eye, but deep in the dark where the memories lie, my heart cries. Yeah, my heart cries. It's a physical weight, it's a bruise on the air, the sound of a soul that's been stripped to the bare. I'm tracing the outlines of where you used to be, in the hollowed out spaces of the us in me. It's a different kind of rain when it falls from within, and it never quite washes away from the skin. It's the comeback, it's the stay, it's the don't let me go, the language of sorrow that only I know. It's a scream in the marrow, it's a sob in the bone, the sound of a kingdom that's lost its throne. I'm silent, I'm standing so tall, but inside the walls I am starting to fall. I'm not making a sound, I'm not saying a word, but it's the loudest goodbye that you've never heard. My face is a desert, but the the surface at all. They just flood the rooms behind the wall. I'm still smiling, I'm still here. But if you listen close to my chest, my dear, my heart cries, it never stops crying. I held the moment like a piece of glass, afraid to breathe, afraid to let it pass. We were standing in the kitchen, 10:30. I felt the shifting of the coming in. I tried to tighten on my grip, to hold the line, to keep your fingers tangled up in mine. But there's a fiction in the way we drift, a silent tectonic, a sudden shift. I saw the look of sorry in your eyes, the quiet storm before the wave-flecked skies. I reached down for the hem of your coat, but the words got tangled in my throat. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a scream, just a song motion tearing on the seam. I thought I had a handle on the beat, but the ground just gave way beneath my feet. I didn't drop it, I didn't let go. It wasn't a choice that I made, you know. I was steady, I had to try and be smart, but I lost my balance in the dark. I watched the life we built just drift apart. I didn't break it off to the start. My heart just slipped. Yeah, my heart just slipped. Now the house is full of things I shouldn't keep, and the what ifs are the only company I sleep. I'm checking locks and turning off the light, but I can't block out the ghost of us tonight. The space you left is wider than the moon, a garden path leading to tone. They say you kiss what you're afraid to lose, but I'm covered in the red and purple bruise of a love that fell through the cracks of my palms. Now I'm screaming mercy into empty songs. You went from always to gone in a blink. I'm standing on the edge, too tired to think. I didn't drop it, I didn't let go. It wasn't a choice that I made, you know. I was steady, I was gliding this slow, but I lost my balance in the dark. I watched the life we built just drift apart. I didn't break it up to the start. My heart just slipped. Hit the floor without a sound, shattered pieces to be found. Just a hollow echo in the hall. I reached for you I thought I had it, I thought I was strong, but my heart slipped, and now you're gone. Now you're gone. I woke up at a station, but I don't remember the train. Just the smell of the upholstery and the rhythm of the rain. I looked down at my hands and they were holding on to air. I reached out for your shadow, but you weren't standing there. I left the map behind because I thought I knew the way, but the landmarks all look different in the cold light of the day. The mind is a fortress, it keeps the secrets tight, but the heart is a nomad drifting through the night. It doesn't listen, it doesn't follow the tracks. It took one look at us and it forgot the way back. And my heart wandered off into the dark, looking for a flicker, looking for a spark. It walked right past the safety, it stepped over the line, chasing after ghosts of a love that used to be mine. Now I'm a body in a room, but I'm miles away from here, lost in the wreckage of a lonely atmosphere. I didn't mean to leave, I didn't mean to fall, but my heart wandered and it won't come home at all. I see you in the strangers, in the flicker of a lamp, in the pages of a book where the corners are still damp. I try to call it back, I try to whistle for the soul, but it's busy digging diamonds out of mountains made of coal. It's searching for a version of you that stayed behind, while I'm stuck in the reality you've already resigned. It's wandering through the years, it's wandering through the winds. It's searching for a world where the story never ends. Come back to my chest, come back to the cold. I'm tired of the searching, I'm tired of being old. It won't come back, it won't come back. Still walking, still searching through the empty streets, through the bitter cold. My heart wandered, and it's never coming back. I'm leaning my forehead against the cold bathroom tile, trying to remember how to breathe for a while. The air in my lungs feels like powdered glass, waiting for the shuddering moment to pass. My hands are vibrating, I'm losing my grip on the edge of the sink, on the words on my lip. It's not just a sadness, it's a physical storm, tearing through the places where I used to be warm. I try to hold steady, I try to be still, but I'm losing the fight with the strength of my will. Every muscle is tight, every nerve is on fire. I'm a bird trapped inside of a live electric wire. I saw your ghost in the reflection of the glass, and I felt the ghost of our future just pass. I'm not just crying, I'm coming undone, like a planet that's drifted too far from the sun. It's a seismic shift, it's a crack in the floor. I can't find the person I was anymore. The pressure is rising, it's hitting the peak, and my spirit is tired and my body is weak. And my tears don't fall, no, my tears they shake, like the earth is preparing to finally break. The rattle in my chest, the blur in the light, they're the sound of a heart losing its fight. It's a violent kind of sorrow, a shivering ache in every single breath that I'm trying to take. I'm not just hurting, I'm starting to quake. My tears shake. Yeah, my tears shake. I'm looking at my fingers and they won't stay calm. I'm tracing the forever that died in my palm. It's a different kind of breaking when it hits the bone, when the silence is a weight that you carry alone. I'm a house in a gale, I'm a leaf in the rain, just a physical vessel for this chemical pain. It's the vibration of never, the rhythm of gone, the terrifying cold of a world without dawn. I'm shattering softly, I'm splintering slow into 1,000 directions I didn't wanna go. Hold me together, don't let me fall. I'm vibrating right out of reach of it all. And my tears don't fall, no, my tears they shake, like the earth is preparing to finally break. The rattle in my chest, they're blurring the light, they're the sound of a heart losing its fight. It's a violent kind of sorrow, shivering ache in every single breath that I'm trying to take. My tears shake, I'm starting to quake. Every tear shake. Everything's blurry, everything's cold. I'm losing the pieces I'm trying to hold. Can you feel it? The way the world moves when you leave. I'm still shaking, I'm still trying to breathe. scrub the shadow of your name from the corners of this room we outgrew. My eyelids weigh 100 pounds tonight. Gravity is pulling at my skin. I'm reaching for the switch to kill the light, but I'm terrified of letting darkness in. Watch a movie just to hear some voices, to drown out the ticking of the clock. I'm haunted by the ghost of all our choices, the keys that no longer fit the lock. I'm sitting on the edge of the kitchen floor, where the tiles are cold and the air is thin. I don't expect you to knock upon the door, but I'm still listening for what could have been. There's a pressure building in my chest, a storm that's been waiting for years. I thought I put the memory to rest, but the salt is washing away my fears. And the tears fall heavy like lead on the ground, breaking the silence without a sound. They're not just water, they're the weight of the years, the salt and the iron of 1,000 goodbyes. I'm anchored to the floor by the salt in my eyes. I thought I was dry, I thought I was steady, but the levee broke before I was ready. They fall so heavy, yeah, they fall heavy. A grief I didn't know I kept. It's funny how the heart can still remember the exact moment the promise is overstepped. The air is thick, it's getting hard to breathe when every drop feels like a stone. It's a physical ache, it's a bruise on the soul, a pouring out of everything I can't control. I'm losing my color, I'm fading to blue. I'm crying out the last of the me that knew you. Let it wash, let it drown, let it break. It's more than my hollowed out spirit can take. And the tears fall heavy like lead on the ground, breaking the silence without a sound. They're not just water, they're the weight of the years, the salt and the iron of 1,000 goodbyes. I'm anchored to the floor by the salt in my eyes. I thought I was dry, I thought I was steady, but the levee broke before I was ready. They fall so heavy, they fall so heavy. One for the hello, one for the stay, one for the version of us that walked away. My face is wet, the room is blurred, and sorry is a weight that I never heard. So heavy, still falling. I'm looking at your hands, I'm looking at your face, but I'm staring at a void in your shape in space. I asked you a question, you answered with a hum, like a radio station that's finally gone mom. The porch light is on and the front door is shut, but the house is hollowed out from the roof to the gut. I reached for your shoulder, but my hand went through, like I was trying to grab a handful of dew. You're breathing the air, you're drinking the tea, but you're not really here, and you're not with me. It's a haunting without a ghost in the room, a garden that's forgotten how to bloom. I'm checking your pulse, I'm checking your eyes, but I'm just finding static and pale winter skies. It's a quiet catastrophe, a slow motion blur, losing the person you certainly were. You haven't left yet, you haven't said bye, but I'm already mourning the light in your eye. I didn't have to wait for the door to swing, I didn't have to feel the winter sting. I was holding you close, but the spirit was gone. I was waiting for a sun that already shone. It's the loneliest ghost I've ever seen, the almost and maybe and the in-between. I didn't have to lose you to know you were gone. You just felt missing, yeah, you felt missing. I'm talking to a shell, I'm talking to a wall, waiting for a shadow to finally fall. You're a book with the pages all torn and white, a candle that's forgotten how to hold the light. I'm still in the room, but I'm checking the locks, living my life in a cardboard box. You're a memory that hasn't happened yet, the sun that's already decided to set. I'm screaming your name into your own ear, but the person I love isn't the one who can hear. It's a hollowed out always, a fractured forever, a together that's never felt less like together. I didn't have to wait for the door to swing, I didn't have to feel the winter sting. I was holding you close, but the spirit was gone. I was waiting for a sun that already shone. It's the loneliest ghost I've ever seen, the almost and maybe and the in-between. I didn't have to lose you to know you were gone. You just felt missing. I'm looking at you, but I'm looking for you. You're still in the chair, but the heart didn't pull through. The space you're occupying is empty. You felt missing long before you left. It wasn't a lightning strike or a sudden glass break. It was a slow, quiet shiver of a long-term ache. You didn't pack your bags and run for the light. You just took a little more of the sun every night. A few less words at dinner, a shorter I love you, until the person I knew with someone I never knew. I watched the tide go out, inch by painful inch. I felt the grip loosen, then the final pinch. It's the torture of the exit, the long cold goodbye, watching the colors drain out of the sky. 'Cause you left slowly like a leak in the roof, leaving me drowning while you stayed aloof. It was a million tiny cuts, 1,000 not yet, a long trailing shadow of heavy regrets. I wish you would have burned it down, I wish you would have screamed, instead of starving out the fire of everything we dreamed. The silence is a poison that never quite ends, because you left slowly. I'm finding pieces of your absence in the drawers of the night, a ghost in the kitchen in the gray morning light. You drifted like smoke through the cracks in the door, until I was standing on a vacant floor. I didn't notice the winter until I was frozen solid in the wreckage of a house that we used to call caution. Fade out, fade away. How many years did you spend being halfway? You were already gone while you were holding my hand. You were already sold while I was the sand. Why didn't you just leave? Why did you make me watch you disappear? 'Cause you left slowly like a leak in the room, leaving me drowning while you stayed aloof. It was a million tiny cuts, 1,000 not yet, a long trailing shadow of heavy regrets. I wish you would have burned it down, I wish you would have screamed, instead of starving out the fire of everything we dreamed. The silence is a poison that never quite ends, because you left slowly. One day you were here, the next you were thin, a paper doll version of the man you had been. No slam doors, no final scene, just the space in between. You left so slowly, I didn't even hear the end. I'm checking all the pockets of my heavy winter coat, looking for a scrap of paper or a hidden note. The GPS is glowing, but I don't know where to go, when every road I take is a place we used to know. I've got my keys, my name, my pride, the things I shouldn't keep, but I'm missing the only part of me that let me sleep. I check the locks, I check the lights, I check the empty hall. I'm standing in the center of the wreckage of it all. I haven't moved an inch, but I'm drifting out to sea. How did I lose the only thing that felt like me? The two didn't lose my way, and I didn't lose my mind. I didn't lose the memories we're leaving far behind. I've got my life, I've got my breath, I've got a point of view. I'm trying to replace the space with noise and neon lights to fill the hollow canyon of these jagged lonely nights. But there's a vacancy inside that 1,000 crowds can't fill, a ticking in my chest that refuses to be still. It's a compass with no needle, it's a map without a sun. I'm a runner who forgot exactly why I had to run. It wasn't a chase, it wasn't a slip, it was the anchor breaking off the ship. I can't find the pulse, I can't find the spark. I'm just a body wandering in the dark. Where did you go? Where did it go? Search the room, check the view. My heart lost you. I scrub the kitchen floor to wash away your ghost, but the places where you stood are what I miss the most. The calendar is frozen, a monument of stone in a house that's getting louder now that I'm alone. I stitched up every wound, I told the world I'm fine. They say the blood will dry, they say the skin will grow, but there's a current underneath that they don't know. I'm holding back a river with a broken dam, trying to remember who the hell I am. 'Cause the clock moves on, but the heart still bleeds, feeding on the memories that nobody needs. I'm a red stain running on a whitewashed floor, waiting for a version of us that don't exist no more. It's a slow leak, it's a quiet catastrophe. just to see what was left behind. But the rooms are all white and the hallways are blind. I'm eating my dinner, but I can't taste the salt. I'm looking for a reason, I'm looking for a fault. But the anger is gone and the sadness is too. I'm just a hollowed out vessel that used to hold you. Any shimmer of light, I'm a shell on the beach that the tide forgot to take. I'm a fever that broke but forgot how to ache. I try to cry just to feel the sting on my skin, but the well has run dry from the center within. I'm walking through the house like a ghost in a suit, a tree that's still standing with rot in the is a lie, I feel empty. Yeah, I feel empty. I'm touching my pulse, but it feels like a clock. I'm mechanical midnight. I'm not getting better and I'm not getting worse. I'm just the final page in a beautiful curse. The silence isn't loud, it's just nothing at all. I feel empty, I feel empty, I feel empty. But the house is a lie, I feel empty. Yeah, I feel empty. I reach for my soul, but my hand went through. There's nothing left here that belongs to you. No more why, no more when. I'm just a zero again, empty. I kept the porch light on until it burned out. I lived in the maybe, I lived in the doubt. The neighbor changed you, but I was a statue, just waiting for you. I didn't pack the boxes, I didn't paint the walls. I just listened for your footsteps in the empty halls. My friends stopped calling, they grew tired of the ghost of the girl who stayed anchored to a disappearing coast. I read the old letters until the ink began to fade, sitting in the shadow of the promises we made. I kept your favorite coffee in the cupboard on the right, just in case you wandered home in the middle of the night. They told me time heals, but time just stood still, like a broken watch abandoned on a windowsill. I wasn't being patient, I wasn't being brave, I was just decorating the walls of a grave. There's a thin line between faith and a lie, between watching the clouds and waiting to die. I held my breath for 1,000 days, lost in a thick suffocating haze. And I stayed masked and helpless, watching the door until the hinges grew restless. I was a fool for the one day and soon, howling at a cold and indifferent moon. I didn't move on, I didn't move at all, I just watched the dust and the shadows crawl. I stayed hopeless, yeah, I stayed hopeless. Now my hands are shaking from the weight of the weight. I'm a prisoner of a love that turned into hate. Not for you, but for the version of me who couldn't find the strength to finally be free. I'm a ghost in a house that I used to call home, building a kingdom out of silence and chrome. From early suns, there was a maybe tomorrow. Every sunrise was a debt I had to borrow. I burned my youth like a candle in the wind, waiting for a heart that was already thin. It's a long way down when you're falling from grace, from a dream that you realized had no face. And I stayed, God, I stayed hopeless, watching the door until the hinges grew restless. I was a fool for the one day and soon, howling at a cold and indifferent moon. I didn't move on, I didn't move at all, I just watched the dust and the shadows crawl. I stayed hopeless, I stayed hopeless. I finally turned the porch light off tonight. It's been dark for years, but now it feels right. I stayed too long, I stayed too late, I stayed hopeless until there was nothing left to wait for. I threw away your old blue shirt today, then I walked to the trash to take it back. I'm living in this blurred out shade of gray, falling through a widening jagged crack. One minute I am breathing in the light, the next I'm drowning in the hallway sink. I'm winning every battle through the night, then I lose the war before I even blink. The coffee's made for two, then poured away, a habit that I can't seem to unlearn. I'm begging for the sun to hit the bay, while waiting for the frost to finally burn. I've memorized the exit signs and doors, but my feet keep moving back toward the center. I'm tired of the ghosts and cold wood floors in the rooms I'm still afraid to even enter. Half of me is running for the coast, the other half is rooted in your name. I'm holding on to nothing but a ghost and wondering why I still feel the flame. I'm a paper map caught in a hurricane, folded by the pressure and the rain. One side of me is healing clean and new, the other side is bleeding out for you. I'm a house divided, breaking at the horn. Every stitch I sew is getting torn. I'm moving on, but I'm still reborn. No, I'm still torn. I'm still torn. I saw a car that looked like yours at noon, and for a second I forgot we ended. I'm reaching for the dark side of the moon, pretending that the breakage has been mended. But the jagged edges keep on catching skin, reminding me of where they used to run thin. They say the time is supposed to be a blade that cuts away the debt that lovers pay, but the knife is dull and the work is slow, and I'm caught between the stay and let it go. I'm a bridge that's burning at both ends, waiting for the sky to make amends. I'm a paper map caught in a hurricane, folded by the pressure and the rain. One side of me is healing clean and new, the other side is bleeding out for you. I'm a house divided, breaking at the horn. Every stitch of soul is getting torn. I'm moving on, but I'm still reborn. No, I'm still torn. I'm still torn. Stitched together with a silver thread, half alive and half inside my head. I put the shirt back on the hanger in the hall. I'm standing still, but I'm ready to fall. I'm still The tea is gone cold on the edge of the sink. I'm spending my hours with nothing but ink. I told the wallpaper to watch for your ghost. I'm a shipwrecked sailor who won't leave the coast. Every car that slows down on the corner of Maine sends a shivering rhythm through every vein. I know the statistics, I know the math, but I'm still clearing the leaves from the garden path. Changed the sheets or the coat on the door. I'm living my I'm still standing here in the dark, and it's right. I'll give it one more minute, maybe two. I'm still waiting for you. I used to be a fortress, I used to be a stone. I built a life on logic that I carried on my own. Then you walked through the garden with that quiet holy light, and I opened up the shutters in the middle of the night. I let the armor crumble, I let the walls come down. I traded in my scepter for a fragile paper crown. I thought that being open was the way to finally live, but I gave away the pieces I didn't have to give. Dust is in the hallway and the glass is on the floor. I'm a structure that can't find the hinges to the door. I didn't just lose us, I lost the way I stand. I'm a map of a country that's been swallowed by the sand. I'm tracing every hairline crack along my chest, wondering which version of me was actually the best. You didn't do it with a hammer, you didn't use a knife. You just loved me for a second, then you walked out of my life. They say it's better to have felt it than to never know the flame, but I'm the only one left here to carry all the blame. I was whole before I met you, I was steady, I was fine. Now I'm just a jagged edge along a broken line. And love didn't heal me, love didn't save. Love just dug a deeper and a darker kind of grave. I didn't bend, I didn't fold, I didn't just get weary. I'm looking at the wreckage and the view is getting blurry. I'm a million shattered pieces that the floor can't even hold. I'm a story that's been ruined before it could be told. I'm not just hurt, I'm not just lonely. Love broke me, yeah, love broke me. I'm trying to glue the me back together in the dark, but I can't find the rhythm, and I can't find the spark. The parts don't fit the same way, the edges are too sharp, like a symphony that's played on a rusted broken harp. I'm a stranger to the person who was standing here before. Now I'm just a shadow of the murder who's out the door. It wasn't a crack, it wasn't a seam, it was a total collapse of the hope and the dream. I'm a hollowed out shell, I'm a ghost in the person's gone for good. I'd fix the breakage in my chest if I only knew if I could. It's too quiet now, it's too still. Love broke me, and I think it always will. I didn't know a heart could have a sound until I heard mine hitting the ground. It wasn't a slap, it wasn't a crack, it was the weight of the sky turning to black. I'm checking my skin for the marks and the scars under the light of these indifferent stars. I thought it was a feeling, a soft golden thing, but I'm choking on the salt and the venom you bring. I'm moving my arms like I'm pushing through black, watching the ghost of our memories pass. The air in my chest is a jagged sharp blade, a debt for the beautiful choices we made. I can't sit down and I can't stand still. I'm shivering under so deep chill. You didn't just leave, you didn't just go. You planted a winter where nothing can grow. They say that time is a healer, a friend, but time is a desert that never will end. The further I run from the day that we fell, the more I am trapped in this hollowed out shell. Thought I was strong, but the water is steep. Love hurt deep. Yeah, love hurt deep. There's a hole in the air where you used to be, a tectonic shift in the center of me. I'm trying to breathe, but the gravity's wrong. A broken down verse and a beautiful song. It's a different kind of trauma, a different kind of red. Living with the echoes of the things that you said. It went to the marrow, it went to the root. A poison is true, it a beautiful fruit. I'm hollowed and stripped to the nerve, caught in a crush of the dangerous curve. It didn't just break, it shattered good base and left me with nothing but air in your place. It's not just a stain, it's not just a tear, it's the anchor of love and the ocean of fear. It's a physical the water is deep, I've hurt deep. I'm still holding the place where it used to be. Now it's just stone and it's just a feed. It's deeper than sorry, it's deeper than gone. I'm still